So whatever you do, it's all about just being, grateful and living life. So my I have this private little Uber gig, and it brought me over here to Beverly Hills, which is a great, community. But check this out. So I had done some research about this house, and because I learned about it online, and here I am killing some time in Beverly Hills, and what do I happen right upon? But the house that I learned about just last week or something like that. They showed this house on the internet, and it's an amazing house. I saw it from the inside, but now I'm right in front of it. So it's right behind me. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool just being here. I had done the research to find out where it was, but I didn't think about it. But now that I'm right here, I'm like, hey, perfect timing. All right, so peace. Yeah, so this house right here is amazing for what it looks like. It's like fairy tale haunted house. It's like we're at Disneyland right now. This is an amazing house on the outside and on the inside. Oh, look, he's got his Instagram up here. MJ Lebo. All right. That is awesome. Look at that house. Yeah, so it's not every day that somebody comes up to the door. Maybe it is. Maybe not on a Sunday, but I'm here, so. And I've got the place to myself. Look at that. Oh, that looks really, wow, really like something. Those birds, those crows. Oh my gosh, black. That is beautiful. All right, I'm sure I'll find a video which has, the interior, so then I can edit this video to add to it to make it more inviting. That is something else. Imagine it.
It was built 100 years ago in Culver City for Willett Studios. The exterior originally served as a set, while the interior held offices. The structure was moved to Beverly Hills in 1926 and converted into a house. If you look it up on Wikipedia, in addition to the Witch's House, it's also called the Spadina House after former homeowners. And it didn't leave the Hollywood spotlight after the move. You may recognize it from the film Clueless. People are constantly outside posing for photos, and tour buses continually pass the storybook abode. Every Halloween, thousands line up for a chance to trick or treat. Now a treat for you, a tour inside the home.
Thing that I was just thinking about seconds ago, is that when I was a kid, I participated in the economic base of California in Hollywood, and so I was a success. It didn't take much for it to happen. Well, it did take much because a black filmmaker did see the value in me, whereas, even though Hollywood is the economic base or one of the economic bases, as my dad pointed out, in California, if the projects are not, for us, black projects, then we can't participate in that economic base. We can't build ourselves up. So when I was a kid and I participated in the economic base, meaning when I got, selected to be in Robert Townsend's movie, then things happened for me. Good things happened for me, and that was beautiful. And the successes that I've experienced in my life have only been based upon, matching my talent with the economic base wherever I am. Because when I moved to Korea, it was easy. My talent matched the economic base. They wanted English teachers, native English teachers, native English speakers to teach over there. And as long as you had 13 years of experience, as long as you had that, or 13 years of education in English, then you were in position to get a job. And so it didn't take much of to get into that position. And my point here is that, life doesn't have to be difficult. Life just has to be about being, surely you have to work hard, But before you work hard, you have to work smart. So you've got to figure out what it is that is going on, and you've got to participate in it. Got to get in where you fit in, basically. All right, that's my revelation. That's the epiphany of the day or of the minute. You know. So the idea to going forward is participate in the economic base in the state, in wherever you are. Figure out what it is and get in, because dreaming of changing stuff is a waste of time. Peace. Here's a little tidbit about me, a little personal thing. Even right now, as I'm walking around Beverly Hills, I don't particularly feel that comfortable. I could only fear or dread the moment when police roll up and say you fit the description, you know. But you have to live your life, right? And here's the thing about Beverly Hills, like, I've never felt comfortable over here. I always had aspirations of doing bigger things and thought, you know, maybe one day that could be me. But as I've gotten older, it's more like, nah, man, it's not gonna be you. It wasn't you back in the day, and it's not gonna be you in the future. So coming to grips with that is really what growing older is about. But here's the thing. Nipsey was bold enough to come to Beverly Hills dressed just as he dressed. And Nipsey was out there with stacks of cash, just being himself. And when I saw the video for the movie, for the song Change Tomorrow, that changed my mind, my mentality. Like, yo, who is this? Well, not, okay, it didn't change my mentality, but it made an impression. That video was so impressionable. I was so impressionable after watching that video. I said, who is this black man? Who is this black man in Beverly Hills doing it the way that he's doing it? Just being so casual, you know, standing in his truth. Like, who is he? That's audacious, what he's doing. And so that was a very powerful video for me. So even though I wasn't a hardcore Nipsey fan, I was absolutely impressed with the visuals. Still am. And I love that song, Change Tomorrow. Peace. Beverly Hills, like Nipsey. Yeah, April 2nd now? Yeah, all right, peace. So the thing about these Beverly Hills homes is they look pretty much like they're vacant. They look vacant, they look, except for the homes with cars out in front, you know? And it's interesting because it makes me wonder, like, where are the people? Where are the people who live here? And yeah, and it must be a hell of a lot to upkeep to keep these homes, you know, looking so pristine. But they don't look like they're lived in. At least some of them don't look like they're lived in. They look very, yeah, unoccupied. At least the front homes, they've got homes in the back too, so I can't speak for what's in the back there. So it's just something I'm thinking about as I'm walking through Beverly Hills. I'm gonna make my way to the Beverly Hills Hotel. I've never stepped foot on the Beverly Hills Hotel, which was designed by Paul Revere Williams, a black man. You dig? What's my shirt say? What does that shirt say? There it is. All day, all the time. I should have expected that. The lesson here is, in no uncertain terms, the lesson here is fuck you, pay me. So you can't walk onto the Beverly Hills hotel property. Although I did see a couple doing that, I'm not risking it. Yeah, so there's like no access. can't just pull up, walk up and say, hey, I'm gonna have a coffee or something. No, you're not. You're not gonna do any of that. You can admire the hotel from across the street. And if you want to have any services on the inside, pull your car up and pay valet. And then come inside, have something to sip on or something to drink or something to eat, but you're paying. You're gonna pay for that experience. That's what that says to me. So, I should have known that, right? No, I knew that. That's why I don't feel comfortable being over here. They look at me and they turn their heads. Or if they see me and they look, that's the alleyway over there. If they look, they're looking with a whole lot of curiosity, like, ooh, what are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm just exercising, enjoying the view, learning a little bit. That's about it. That's about it. Con 8 razones para no decir lo que pienso. Razones. Paisaje con 8 razones para no decir lo que pienso. All right, here I am at Will Rogers Park, not far from the Beverly Hills Hotel, right? And so this is what I'm talking about. See that airplane way up there? That airplane is like 38,000 feet in the sky. Those lines that it's making, they're disappearing quickly and they're also really far away. So when I was in Oman, it wasn't like that. Those lines they look closer to the ground, and what else? And those lines stayed up there for a very long time, okay? All right, I'm about to switch to the app to figure out what airlines, what plane that is flying overhead. All right, peace. All right, within the last couple of minutes or so, I've been sitting here at the Will Rogers Park. I looked into the sky. I saw an airplane flying overhead, and then I went to the Flight Radar 24 app, and I couldn't find the airplane that was flying overhead. I'm gonna try to look again there are other airplanes that are flying overhead over here in Beverly Hills, so I'll try to find them, but I couldn't. That's interesting. So there's that plane right there. I was able to pick it up on Flight Radar 24. That plane right in the sky there, 34,000 feet. So just some FYI.